Good evening, all and all and all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Well, we've been on a mission today. We've been on the mission from all missions, basically tearing a serious tear down, rebuild, restock, rebit, and redriver everything that we've got in the computer, hoping that we basically patch up my problems. So, needless to say, a little percussive maintenance was in order. Double entendres. Means fix it with a hammer. Yeah, ha, ha. But I don't see anyone else hanging around basically saying you want to find out what all the fine details of what I did is. So let's just, well, dive over. Alrighty. Now, here's the interesting thing. I'm tempted to basically start my Gangos run pretty much as my Dark Knight, only because I can switch classes in between major fights. And second, just return that, keep that. There should be a, not with that one. Aether Waiver increases damage on this. That's about it. Yeah. Doesn't stop anything else, so we'll take one of those. Thank you. The reason why is I'm only about 2 million thereof to complete, and this should take next to no time here to finish. right? Because it should take next to no time, you know, about, if I'm earning 300 to 500 million, it should take about, what, 6 to maybe 10 at most major, this must die, right? Should only take a dozen or so. Okay, fine, can't do all your riding. Right? You know, it's only going to take, like I said, half dozen to a dozen jump-ins and murders. Chugging along pretty good there. Not actually where the fight is, mind you, but fuck it. Gives me a chance to actually get into a Dark Knight for a little bit. Well, that's pretty much the same as we were doing before, pretty close. Well, 1, 2, 3 is the base combo. Let's go nuts. Never go as nuts. I'm breaking my own rule though with that. Really? I may have to reverse that. So we'll just do a reversal on that. Do for you. In general, my abilities are single target, multi-target. Going, look at this, why do I got that? Chug, chug. Like, oh no, it's still chugging. It is. Sorry, point. Let me just do this. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely not the computer. How do you... You're sure? Because it's not... You're not hearing the clunk that was with the other one. Every time it chugged last time, it was going... with the sound. Like it was trying to basically... deliver a very large dust bunny out the back end of the fan or something. like I'm pointing to, like I said, it's because I'm quite close. It's going to give me 300,000 experience per thing I do. Shit, this one's over. Never stood a chance! Maybe there's still an issue in the background there somewhere. It's not cooling issues, I can tell you that much. Right, and I've had every driver, and I do mean every driver, reinstalled today. Pulled them all out. Put them all back in, so... Play with me, huh, lady? Uh-huh. It does slow my advance to for my Machinist down a little, but it means I'm not doing a... I'm already 9 million already. Okay, so I'll just take the box. Yep. Oh, what did they say about gift horses? Don't look them in the mouth? There's a reason for that. Looking at a horse in the mouth is a way to tell how healthy the horse is. Looking in the mouth is basically saying, no, I don't trust that you give me a healthy horse. Like you're trying to, like, dip on me here, man. Right, the next thing I'm going to do, right, yes. I'm going to go to character configuration, character, and I'm going to turn off others, so only my own party's abilities are shown. Because otherwise it turns into the biggest sparkle fest. Let's list them. Probably don't want to do that as Dark Knight. Even if I am sort of not tanking. It's going to lock me in for the full fight, and what I don't want to do right now is lock in for a heavy fight, which is why I'm doing this. Okay, there's another 350. trick's not the animation. We ran into a case of we bought all the effects and now we don't know what to do with them all. Uh-oh, lost the mouse. Hate that. Oh yeah, no, I can tell you what to run through here. Still. Yeah, no, we're sitting at a wonderfully cool 62C on this GPU center of. Really brought everything down. Nice. And we return. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fall into the hole. You can get it in gold. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. There's the details thereof. I'm not here seeing the color splits that I've seen in any of the stuff too much. A little bit. And one of the things when I moused over something, I thought I saw it. Up the noodles! Now this is not blue because I don't have Fritz activated. Oh, there's a sneeze. Oh, I hate that. When a sneeze comes up like that, all you can do is just tense up like That's so toast. Now I need just like 500,000, which is like 2-3 more runs. Literally. Oh, okay. No, like literally, I would just. Right. I could do the whole main story quest, do a 40-minute run, and waste most of that experience. They're probably getting a bit of it. One trick is to never... No, don't hit the death ball. Oh, I'm sure there's somewhere where it's not 120%. There's a... into the dark. Okay, now I've got that up. Now I can go back to being a machinist. Go to equip during combat. Who am I in combat with? Oh, whatever it is, it's dead. I know, I missed out on this, but experience in here would have been a waste in my opinion. I would have to still sign up as a machinist. Okay. CPU temperature? Sitting happily at 70. So nothing's in the weirdness levels. I might check the fan curves for that processor as well. No, to know. try that without this. I'll need that. Edgar Lionheart. Or DPS. Some wicked hair. Or is that a helmet? It's a helmet. Never seen that before. Who knows why? Short shirt and boots. Looks like she's got carrying. Reminds me of Shira Greenheart. No, not Shira Greenheart. It's Shira. Shia. Spelled the same way, but different pronunciations. From Ephrata. Bunny with a mallet. Gonna make it. I did make it. Aha, me. The dancer did not make it though. Nice, 799,000. See, it would have taken like, just a couple of those, and I would have been up. But it didn't. Anyway, that's another 9 down. Duel. Wish to duel everyone. My response is no. It's not for the faint of heart. Will. Let me not do it. Two reasons. One, more likely going to wind up... Oh, that's already done. Going to wind up with basically it murdering me, because I don't know the fight. Losing a butt-ton of medals, because I don't know the fight. And... going... Oh, angry little thing, aren't you? Dab on it. What else you call that? Like I said, that's dabbing, isn't it? Yeah, guillotine. Usually it's a Dark Knight's blade. Right? Like, it's a great big honking piece of metal. I hate those things. Well, I'm not fussed about, I must admit, Japanese swords in general. That's over before you even got here. You're not? No, I'm not. Why? First of all, let me state the following when it comes to Japanese swords. Like I call all swords. As a guy who loves steel, I understand that the Japanese swordsmiths were working around a very unique issue. So, when I say their swords are good, they're good for the steel quality they work with. But I don't disagree that their steel was as good as people give it credit for. The only reason for that is Tamahagi steel is a type of bloomery steel. Japan had the wonderful issue they couldn't really develop blast steels, or steels of better type than that. No, not because can't do it smart, more can't do it because the material you're working with has 2 impurities in it that cause massive issues. First being silicon, second being titanium. Only party leader may register. Well, we better register then. Oh, thank you. What do you mean by that? Okay. Japanese steel wasn't a lot of 1,2 oxide or even sulfide-based ores. Right? They got most of their ores from basically iron sands. That's why in oh, how nice. In the whole series Dr. Stone, it's why they're using the lodestones in the river to get iron sand. Right? That's the origin material of Tamahagi steel. But that's oxide 3 of iron. Right? Not 1 or 2, but 3, and technically 4. Problem is when you get it out of the water like that, you really have to wash it very, 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 very well to try to get as much of the silicon sand out of it, or the silicate contaminant. Even then, because it's in the 3 and 4, it also picks up titanium and a few other choice materials. Titanium has a bitch problem with it. Titanium's bitch problem is it melts just below steel, sorta. Right? It goes in at the temperature steel's supposed to get up towards its center melting point. In Tamahagi style steels, you only deal with sintering temperatures. But it's the same thing with bloomery. You're dealing with sintering temperatures. It never gets molten in large quantities. Only little bits get molten. That's why it's got so much garbage in it. You got to really pound it and clean it out, type thing. Right? That's why they got to work and work and work and work it. Yeah, right? So that's actually the reason for all the folding isn't to add strength, but to more remove impurities to allow it to be strong. Those are like office girl in the corner there, standing in white. Anyway, so you got to work the steel to work all the impurities out, which is a serious bonus for all the swordsmiths there. Like why I said, I don't discredit their work. Right? Because they had to do some serious mean stuff to basically bring all that impurity out. But, that said, the silicon and that, because of the way they melt, it's going that way, that's going that way, that's going that way, we're safe basically here to continue fighting. You can't sort of go to blast steel types of steel, because out of the middle, out of the middle, out of the middle, out of the middle. Fire, run. They don't melt. They can plug up the tier, which is how you actually get the higher temperatures to actually melt steel. Let's be honest, best steel that ever was invented in the Middle Ages was crucible steel. That one's going this way. One's going that way, those are going that way, it's fine. Anyway, crucible steel, which was invented in the Middle East. Somewhere around between India, Persia, that region of the world. They're the guys who finally figured out how to do good early steels. Oh. Right? Like I said, silicon titanium is the prime reason they couldn't do blast steels. Why they had to stay to Tamahagi steel, and I give, like I said, full credit for their steel smiths, their swordsmiths, and so on, for figuring out how to basically make good swords that fought well, dealing with steels that you couldn't get past that first level of tech. It's like being stuck in the Stone Age. Take your civilization type game, and you're not allowed past like this low tech level, and yet you're like seriously cranking it out, man. It's just like, yeah. That's why I say I give them very high credit. So if I'm honest as well, and carrying on, I actually believe that Katana's original curve wasn't, I don't think it was intentional, to be honest. Not the first curves. I think they eventually started putting in the curve. Right? Later swords had, but the earliest ones, I think, actually had a curve comes from their heat treatments. Well, and that's just my personal dumbass thinking on it. Whether it's actually true or not, it's another matter. Right? So, don't hold that as an official explanation. But like I'm saying, if you make the edge harder than the back of the blade naturally wants to warp backwards. It's like, I know that from what I do. I've looked into enough steel to understand that you can bend it by basically misheating one side of a piece of steel more than the other. If you're putting clay on the back and heating the blade, in order to keep the back of the blade soft, you may not be bringing it to the same temperature. Dude, you're gonna register for this thing? Hanging up for this fight for a while. 13 people in the pile, we finally can do it. Aha! Now let's see if I remember that there should be something that appears at the top here when he hits you with the marching orders. Anyway, and it's a case of reading the fight. There's only got like 5 guys here. Where's the rest of everyone? Hello, Senpai. Dancer girl in her dancer outfit. Let me guess, samurai? Sage. What if they're doing what I do? Everyone, all the classes get the exact same skin. Oh, that's good that way. Right? So like I was saying, the first few blades had a slight curve from that. If you try to work a blade too much, you can wind up breaking it. So I wouldn't doubt that's where the first curved blades came from, period. And everyone else basically started doing that because it's like, oh hey, this actually works better. Orders. Okay. Points have been severely disappointed. Where? 2. Indivisible. 5. 5's indivisible. Aha! Okay, so I got 2 here. Multiples of 3. 4 makes 6. 6 is a multiple of 3. So I should run into that circle over there. There I am, 6. Ta-da! Math for the win! yeah, it's over here he does it. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we knew what we were looking for. We just didn't know where it was. Yeah! Boom. Anyway, need to travel. Return to the front. I don't have any way to resurrect you people, so I'm going to finish. Did it! Yes! Rank up. Oops, party's changed. So once you get rank 25, effectively you can't go down. That's pretty much it. No matter how badly you sort of like rub your nose across the floor. Holy crap, he's like, stop doing that! Yay! I think we touch wood, or fake wood as it is. I think we basically pounded the problem into its goodie pile. I mean, this guy's my last major pickup. Yeah. Yes, yes. The elephant. Still happiness. All right. And then intestinal happiness. Oh boy. Gaze. Put that on my back. I want to look at that, I think. That's what they meant. Oh. Baleful Glint. Out of the zone. Didn't think I got out. Vulnerability up 3 times. That one, right? Self-saving damage-wise. Baleful Glint. Nope, don't stand there. Vulnerability up to 7. Isn't that good? Just drip on them. Go nuts. Where strode the behemoth? Nice. These are almost 1 million apiece now. Holy scum. Wait, do I know this fight? I don't think I know this fight. This could be an intriguing thing. You register? Thank you. That someone is on it. Yeah! Oh, this one. Yes, I do know this fight. Just a pain in caboose. A pain in the caboose. It's a pain in the caboose. Right there. Size 10, right in the boots. This is don't stand in the damn poison. Yep, don't stand in the damn poison. Say Raka. Nice one. Go get him. Raka. So, yeah, like I said. Oh, European steel? European steel went some places. Bog steel, bloomery steel was a common one. Don't stand in acid pools, so don't die. Hide dead boys. This multiple dead boys can res at once. Can I pet them? I'll pet them with bullets. Hey, comes that. Pools of acid. You're gonna growl that way. You're gonna growl this way. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no. I just stood in the wrong pool. Don't stand in it. Come on, 2, 1. Right behind the dead boys. Someone didn't hide behind the daddy boy. Don't touch the purple stuff. Why? Touch this purple stuff. Oh. Right. Which way are they facing? Crap. Ugh. Didn't see which way he was facing. I did not see which way he was facing. This is why I checked in. And getting deleted as soon as I res. Behind the balls! Get behind the boys! Defeated. I know what to do, I just didn't see where I was supposed to see. Excuses, excuses, yes, you did. He's going down before he has a chance to let loose with that, though. Thank you. Thanks. Ooh, that sounded bad in the corner of my... I heard the burp sound. Anyway, I'm gonna go deal with this one. Slip logs of war. Oh no! Go away. Go away. I don't want to play with you. I'm just gonna keep running. Hope that you're my time between here and I'm dealing with the puppy doggies over here. You, holy smoke monkeys. That's a great point. A great point indeed. So yeah, we'll make adjustments to the fan curve for that way. Isn't it just like here all of a sudden? Okay, fine. I'm gonna murder you, crocodile, because just open up with everything. So, there's one last trip. He's got the flamethrower out. And that is the debatable point about what gun to use. Well, that gets me real close to the beginning. Nice. Right. I'll close that. Choice between... Well, can't use shotguns, can't use defenders, because those are in strength. Defender's sort of a weird medium-range weapon anyway. And if I want to go, speaking of Cyberpunk now, just done on that. Blue it is. Loves me not. I saw that sort of chug for a moment. Let the lovely hearts touch you. Will not be impressed. You're not full of candy and goodness. Got pink, need blue. Keep up. You do have resurrection. I know, I've got 2. But I'm not going to pop them for after the map resurrections when there's so many other classes that can do it. I need heat on the processor then. Oh, I do it. Like I said, the fan heat on that sits around about 70 there. Maybe upping the fan speeds where things need to be. More of those banners. Common. I'm sure they have an absolute reason. Okay, make sure I have 4 lost cures, and I will put a beast potion in this bloodsucker. That one. Let's see. P6. So, mostly out of the woods, just not all out of the woods. I didn't think it would heat up that badly, but then again, a lot of these default fan curves are pretty... Sir? Absolutely certain. Where's everyone running? Waste the Rainbow, Wild Bunch. That end? Neat. Oh, let's get going again. Oops. Okay, that's the right spot. No, it isn't. Wasn't the only person that went the wrong spot. So we know it's not the drivers. Trying to figure out why it took so long for it to actually show up, unless it's a case of the outside is warming up from a few degrees warmer in the house, therefore it's, you know, not winter. That could be it. Easy explanation. Why it hadn't showed up till now? The simplest explanation is often the easiest one to figure through. Not always the right answer, but it can be. Well, like I said, the simplest answer was the driver blew backwards. Alright, so we'll just wait here. It's simpler and then run trying to find my way through the mix. Mage detachment means I can forego that one. Alright. This will get me my 8-6. Give me 4 more levels, and then I can forget about the Machinist until the next major patch update. I have to take out up another 10 levels. Sad. Like I say, just not fond with the class. It's good fun, but not fond. Commence! Shoot everything! Two warriors, 2 sages, a dancer, a red mage, and a machinist. What do we have? All sorts. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, right. 8 seconds to the mark. It was just a straight out murder. Dies from too much woo-woo. Fair enough. Break out the flamethrower. You kill it with fire. Drilled him. Terrible puns. Terrible puns. Ready it's now. God. Oh, missed that one, didn't I? It's a big boy. Patriot Games. Nice. That one I know too. There really isn't a need to run from here though. commence. Personally, I hate this one. I haven't figured out how to step on a mine without blowing up. Everything else I got down pat. Disarming the mine, not so much. My dance partner. It's not that out of place for just down the whole street, really. It's always a fashion show and a half at these places. Okay, so yes it is. So Rongo! Wrong again. A bit of a donut. Feels what that was. That one's gonna fire. That one won't fire. This one's safe corner. No, this is safe corner here. That one won't fire. That one will. That one will. Firing. That one's firing, that one's firing, this corner's fine. Yay! He didn't die. Is everyone up? Oh, hey, look at that. Everyone stonks. Meanwhile, I don't know what this mission is, but it's just like, hey, by the way, yeah, you. Plus the crates. Can't I? Oh, get out of the way! I'm trying to shoot the crate, Rhyme. Standing right there on the crate like that. My job is to do damage, to shoot things. I'm gonna shoot this. I'm feeling that edge. If I quickly check here, find temperatures sort of jumped up to about 71. Now it's cooling down again. So I would have to say that would be the last thing it can be. What am I doing? I hit a return. Alrighty then. I'll say then, that's the case. I isolated it down. I'm just going to leave the party. Leave. Thank you. Ooh. There's a large amount of garbage in that pile. Some good stuff. Well, I'm having options here, and I think it is the last piece of honk, which is the fan on that. Get these appraised out. And what I'll do is leave this area. I'm going to go quickly back to Gold Saucer, where I know it can basically have a chance to cool off. Yeah, I don't care if it costs that much. There should be a gate happening right now, so let's just go. Please. Air Force One is always fun to participate in. It's easy, it's simple, it has no other mistakes except for yourself. Yes, please. Commence. Shoot the things. Which course are we headed through this time? Left click shoots, right click does nothing, move the cursor around. Do not shoot the red ones. Time for the bonus round. Oh. Give me a challenge level here. That was a little more entertaining. Aha! Yeah. It's dropped it down to 64, oh no, it's still up around 60, 70. It's dropping a little bit. Not much, but a bit. Let's go Wizzy back to the Doman Enclave. We came here because there was a gate. We weren't worried about the 1,000 gil to drop for it. 2 reasons. One, we're about to make a pile. Okay, that doesn't sell very well. The yellows never sell very well, regardless of what they are. 7s are not worth keeping. Oh, we got another Corsage, didn't we? Orange Daisy. Donate that as well. Not selling. It's not bad. It's not worth going nuts for. Okay. I've seen that. So this should be selling for... Okay, we'll just sell it for 60 then. Good bet. She always makes me feel like a heel. Oh. Also, NSA. Keep doing what you're doing. I will, because it's outdoor stuff, I'm very common to trash that myself, but I'll actually take it back to the guild and let the guild decide whether or not to keep or burn it. Okay then. Well, let's arm up the gunbreaker. I hate this model because it's double triggered. Reason why? It's because it's a flip out blade. So it has two triggers in order to take the blade flipping through the middle of the two triggers. Yeah. So, trick with here is all about building and using charges. 150 in this. Restores hit points, creates a barrier which nullifies damage, equaling hit points restored. And then this adds a cartridge. One of these. That's an area and that's a cartridge as well. These are all cartridge rounds. This costs a cartridge. This here doesn't cost a cartridge, but won't fire until you've basically done this. Again here, this costs a cartridge. That costs a cartridge. Okay. So the real trick is basically bouncing your abilities back and forth across your combo, building cartridges, and expending cartridges. And if you want to give your medic an absolute thing, this one is the hardest single ability to use correctly. It really is. That's why these guys have got such a high skill level. Right, their skill level is technically above Dark Mage, so if you're looking for a real complicated tank to play, this is it. Right, there's no MP, it's all basically build and lose charges. Right? Warrior's the easy tank. I know some warriors will be like, no, he's not he's the less complicated rotation tank. And gains hit points back. So basically life tanks his way through things. So done right, only tank busters are the only real threat to them. Right? When the boss doesn't have a tank buster, basically the tank, you can watch, I've watched warriors literally solo stuff. It's like get wiped out by some thing that gets this, and the tank, warriors down to like most of their hit points are gone, but they still got, a decent chunk. The boss doesn't have a tank buster. And the tank just literally, I was just watching the warrior just like tank him for like from like a third to 2/3 of the health, just like solo the fight. It's just like, you're kidding. No, I'm not. Right? I've seen it. I've been there. I've seen it happen more than once, and more than just one player do it. So they are very indestructible tanks, very forgiving for mistakes. That's why I say they're a very good beginner tank. Paladin's got the most mitigation abilities, with heals and mitigations and all the rest. So more complicated, but a more straightforward sword and board style heal thing. Dark Knight's got a lot of weirdness going on in their abilities. And you've got to weave blood and magic and a few other choice abilities around to get the most out of them. The Gunblade is definitely the most complicated. So let's go level them. We'll do our duty roulette today. Oh look, Adventure in Need, tank. It's almost like it's innate. Pretty much. I'm gonna have fun playing with that bad curve. Oh ha! No. Well, let me just close those two things. Maybe that can just leave it just with OBS and this running. Just turn my music off. The player's not playing, but the program's active, you know what I mean? And I don't need a lot of stream moderation because, well, let's face it, you guys aren't here. You're watching on replay, so there. Story time with Kenny Rogers. Fair enough. I swear the reason why you carry it on your shoulder is less about Crud. Stunned. We got stunned there. Frederick von Fubar. Nice. Oh, your first sort of 30 levels were pretty much just ordinary leveling-ish. Well, your first, 10 levels are ordinary leveling, then you get like a few more levels, and then you're asked to join the Scions. Dawn is just an adventurer. Investigate what's going on out at this bit, and it turns out you're captured and then brought before a Freak. And the Freak basically goes, "Ah!" and it doesn't work, and it's like, "Ah!" And you defeat it, and then it's like realize, hey, you got the power of the Echo, really. You can't sort of, I think that's how it goes. Where it's you've got the Echo, and then blah, 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 blah. It's recognized in you, you gain help, you work, join them. You start working for Minfilia, basically being a general adventurer, trying to basically keep primals in order. And then, a new set of primals are summoned, but before you can do anything, apparently the Garleans have released an ultimate weapon. The Ultima weapon. And it's basically murdered the, Titan, Freet, and Garuda before anyone can do anything with it. So it's like, okay, this is weird. We can't let them have that sort of weapon, though, the Garleans, so we mount an assault against them to basically... it brings the three nation states, or city-states together, to basically deal with this. Yay. And this is sort of the conclusion of that entire story. Ooh, I saw that. Oh yeah. See, this is the goof fact. You're level 50, you only got level 50 gear points at all this. Like I said, I've reinstalled every possible thing in this whole computer. So outside of something physically harmed the chipset, These suck. It's not allergies. Interrupted. Someone else got to it before I did. Haha! No, seriously, this is the best singular thing to do nightly to get the best experience. I'm not even remotely kidding. Just doing it in your swimming gear. That's no fun. Killed him on the way down. Yay! System, like I said, about 2 or 4 years ago. Which used to be video cards craft itself under the proper and ideal systems according to AMD themselves in that particular period. I'm not saying it's impossible. I refuse to believe it. Hmm. Senpai never noticed me. I was the better person. But your fame drove my whole life to crap. So now I've done all this so Senpai will notice me. Meow. That's his. That's gotta be suck, I must admit. You know, when you do bad, everyone's like, yeah, okay, that's a normal. But when you do good, it's like, yeah, no, just doing what this guy would have done. Damn it. That drive me batty too. It's funny. All these, when you go up in one of these fan curves and you look at it, you go, got that much fan power, and yet to basically run silent and nice and quiet, we're going to basically risk the chip. That was what I saw when I opened up the freaking graphics card fan curve. I was looking at it going, you're not even putting 50% of fan power onto this thing for when it's right there at that really hot mark. It's like, nope. Like, shouldn't you be running it cooler than that? No! Remember, it's optimum for it to run at that temperature. And I'm like, I was jealous. Uh-huh. Yep. Senpai never noticed. Come on, yeah. Oof. Oof me right there. Just oof, boof. It's like oof, boof. What's the matter? You never read comic books? Biff, baff, boof. Boofed me right in the electricity. Not that it hurts. It's like, yeah, we'll tank you right here. Was there shock? Be shocking. Tingles. Keeper 80 stuff. Almost the way it goes. Always at the umpteenth time. First, it's hard to get your hands on it, and then you have to augment it. That's where all your high-level tokens go, and eventually you got all the top gear in your huzzah. And then they release the next DLC expansion pack, and all what you just did is now converted to basic tokens that you can get from doing the daily and this. So, and to be honest, to do the normal content, you're fine, right? Yeah, don't touch that. I'll wait for other people to get in. Right, like I said, for 90% of the content, you're pretty much okay with just, normal / high quality gear of rank. The dungeon says it needs eye level 600, which we're getting close to now. As long as your eye level is 600, provided you're not being, dumb on the fudgy side of it, you should be fine. Dumb on the fudgy side means you're wearing like rings of 700 and an armor of like 300 type of thing. It's like, no, stop being derpy, right?
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there.
Right.
And don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Got another 10 minutes down here, people. Easy. Well, the whole reason why this is unskippable is they hadn't come up with any sort of tricks at this point. Remember, this is A Realm Reborn. This is the first sort of major finality thing. Right? This is going to be like the end dungeon type thing. Then they added the expansion pack, but you know what I mean. So we only had item level 50 or 55 or maybe even 60 gear at this point. Right? So the idea is we needed our cooldowns to basically do the fight.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the
So,
beasts.
like I said,
Icons,
or was saying before I decided to take a drink,
except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry.
we basically, you know, needed our
Nor is this
cooldowns to be,
unknown to
well,
your
cooled
masters,
down.
which prompts the question, why
So-
do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great
They
Louis
use the fact
Swan, to grovel
The
at
bad
their
guy's
feet?
monologue to basically give us the breaks and
Your
periods
masters lack the strength
to do this.
otherwise.
instead of forcing some sort of
For the
cooldown or
world
some
of man to
grandness,
be anything, man must own the
which,
world.
because of the way they went with equipment after this, wasn't as important for regular runs.
And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Oh yeah, so as I was saying,
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the
as
infinite ruler.
so you understand what I'm saying, right?
False worship,
You had
a path
low
which
equipment,
leads to innovation and
then there was a
death.
big jump in equipment, such that, you know, you get the 50 equipment from the starting, or from the foundation, which is in Corthens, the main city there, and it was better than this gear was. I don't know. It just was. It was better than the stuff we could get our hands on at this point. Augmented or whatever. It's just better. But since then, they basically have done it, you know, since Heaven's Ward. There's such a change in how gear's done, and this is primarily why. We don't have to do these sort of unskippable scenes any further. But because not everyone is guaranteed to be, you know, at the appropriate level, at this point, they can't guarantee that at no point will this dungeon ever not be run by high-ups. So they have to, because you can't get better gear, they have to redo all the drop tables from all the previous game. Up says all Realm Reborn would have to have all its gear completely redone.
They're not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power
So.
befits a ruler.
There it is.
Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Hey, someone's a mentor. Hurrah. Oh, thank goodness. Did not. Thank you.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Yeah. Because of the equipment and cooldowns that were needed at the time.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
Hmm. This way, screwball. Don't cast heals. It's so hard to pull them off you at this level. You just don't get hit. If you don't heal people who get hit. Goodbye. Oh, it's part of the weapon skill.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Because Nero built it.
Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, An enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Blah, blah, blah.
Of what magic do you speak?
Dun, 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 dun. Elevator music.
Ultima.
Been there, did that. That joke's lame, but still funny.
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn you, Asian.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour
Yeah, so much
is
I
at
would say to the
hand.
Crucible.
Behold
Yes.
but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heaven,
Megumin.
the world shall tremble.
Explosion
Unleash
time.
Ultima.
Seriously. And now he actually has an enrage mechanic where he goes Ultima and wipes us all out.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventure.
That's the only problem I have with the
Let
dancer.
us find the answer.
He's like pop,
together.
pop, 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 pop. Like, wait, yeah. It's like you got a song in your head, you're just like hopping along. Oh, yes, yes. On quiet. He's playing hopscotch with the bottom. I know he's about to do his teleport to the middle. Hadouken!
No!
Tell me that's not Vegeta. Hadouken! No! Times! No! Or
The subjects of a weak ruler must be tuned to a higher power or prominence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be
He's not
broken.
wrong. He's just wrong in...
You of all people must see the truth in this.
He's wrong
You
in
who have the strength
what
to rule.
it needs to happen. Not in that a man of power strength basically needs to come along. Right? Problem is, what makes a strong leader, a strong ruler? There's the actual question. Some people would say this, some people would say that. Right? Some people have very high emotions about that, which is why we don't talk about that. But like I said, a strong leader, regardless of what they do or what they need to do, commands a certain amount of respect from all
you were
people.
Entrusted with the ultimate weapon,
right?
The ultimate magic.
You know, in this partisan play that we are right now,
still, you failed.
no one
So
leader
much
has ever
for
been
the
strong
glory
enough
of
to
man.
gain of, you know, enough of the majority to anything. They're all basically straight
The
partisan
growing
lines,
imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed.
right? And the other party always just turns around and says, whoever's
If
in
it is
power,
permitted to
regardless of
worsen,
whoever's in power,
the
is
very
ruining
laws
the
of existence,
whatever the hell of country,
both
cities,
etheric
whatever.
and
Let's
physical,
put it in
will be
perspective,
warped beyond all
right?
recognition.
And like I said, none of them have the
Know
power
you the root of this
or the
corruption?
personal charisma level
Heidelin,
or the strength to
like a parasite,
no,
she must
personal
be burned
strength.
out if the
I'm
planet
sorry,
is to
strength of
recover.
personality or strength of conviction
And
or
not
strength of
but
plan
the return of the one true God
to
will
actually
ensure
convince
her
them
complete
to do
excision.
this.
Yet, to pave
so,
the way for the Master's return, a
instead of
chaotic
doing what's good for the
confluence of
people,
untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that
leaders
will
are forced to
necessitate the
basically
presence of the primals.
placate,
Needless
says,
to say,
the weak.
both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to
A weak
interfere
leader
in
must,
this
you know,
endeavor.
go to
You will
weak
not
plans and
leave
weak
this
things,
place alive.
and that starts a cycle of enervation, which the cities and everything else decline. So like I said, he's not wrong. He's just
It is
wrong
past
on the
time
actual
your flame was
how.
extinguished. Bring
He
her
thinks he's going to
light.
kick everyone's butt and lead them by basically boot on throat. Doesn't work. The boot on throat never works. Now speed up the hot bread. And see, that was actually fairly lethal when we first did this. Now it's like, AFK. See, that was 3 million experience points. I only need 2 million to make up the point before. So I'm going to zip back to the mist. Well, I quickly also do a quick break to the bathroom. I'll let the music play in the back, just because I shut down the music program temporarily. Nah, I'm not going to be slack like that. Let's do this proper. And I'll be back after these not messages. Oh yeah, we're all back. So, we're all whiz bangy bang. Mm-hmm. So, what it's allowed me to do is basically have my everything cool off a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, up the speeds of everything, and yeah, no, we're down to about 55, 60 on everything. Mm-hmm. We got half an hour left. Well, you know what that means. Put this up and go for a round. Oh, right there. And it's a quick ranked match. I make it a point. I'd love to just live on a beach like this. Oh, crap, there. Yee. Oh, excuse me while I'm just being a complete douchery over here again. Ah, boots. They're good boots. And a blind spot. Hey, it's crispy hash browns again. Oh, scum. One, two, three, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that's worth. Throw that. Throw that. 2 easts have been thrown. One north. No wests at this point. One more east out there, but then I don't know if I'm walking into that one. 2, 3, 2, 5, 9. That's a hard one. Nope, I got away with that. It could be sitting on west wind. It could be anything. I'm just waiting to hear that. There it is. Right? Okay, it's not that bad a hit. Ricci, Dora, Urdora, Akidora. It's not that bad. Wasn't that bad. Right? The Urdora. Oh, just a little. Well. It's that way. I'm more than likely going to come in last place here. Right? Like I said. Got 2, 3, 4, 4. No reason to throw these or this at this point. Six, 7, 8, or 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Throw the 1. I have no bamboo, so it doesn't make sense to hold any. It doesn't make sense to throw the 1 when I already have this. I'd have to get the 4 before I throw the 1. Otherwise, I go for a 10. Okay, so, I need a 7 here to finish this. 2, that's not bad. I'll break this one. I wanted her to throw a 3. That would be really cool to get my hands on. Oh, that would be good, because then I could drop the 8, and I'd go Ricci. If I can get a 3 here, drop the 8, and I'm looking for here and here to basically scuff. Am I right that I have 1 Yaku? I think I am. I think a 3 character, which is like 1 left in the deck. What I'm sitting around waiting for. You can't pawn that. See, with 3 2s and 7 8 9, that doesn't vote well. She's got to have dragons or wind she's sitting on. Right? Something has to be here because that's a pawn, that's a chi, that's 10, that's, you know, that's one way, that's the other. Right? Problem is there's been 2 green dragons thrown, so she can't have green dragons. 2 of this have been thrown. North, we've had 2 quests. See, that's 1 because it's all below this. Worth more with a reach, because then she could also get the Eridora possible. Okay, when I look at this, I see I've got 2 9s, so I'm going to throw the 9s first. Throw the 1. It's not tied to anything yet. Then I can throw the dragon, and then I'm in Tanyo position. All symbols. Well, that's just filthy. Okay, Ipikatsu's gone out. Can't call that. You've thrown the 7. Right, throwing her tiles makes it fairly safe. Already north wind down. It's not likely that she needs a north wind, especially when 2 are down on it. It is the safest throw. Got 4, 5, 6, 2, 2. I got nothing here and here. Fury thrown south, so it can't be south. See, pawn, pawn, chi. Trying to figure out Das Boots and Chi going for Pinfu. It puts me in a brilliant spot. Still in a threat problem though. So 2 character or 3. Only one's been thrown. Fairly safe. She threw 9 herself. That's what I was waiting for. Ouch. I'm not bottom of the pile anymore. I lost one hand. And win my chance there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dragon, 8, 9, double once. So... It doesn't look like anything weird the way I just threw that. So I got Akidora. Okay, both of those have got one Yaku. Wind of Round, Red Dragon. Got 3 pawn right there. Okay, so that gives me Tanyo. One pawn. I'm going to throw this. I'm going to keep that hidden. Throw the 6. I got 2, 3, 4. Keep the 3. See, I'm going to pass the Ricci, throw that, but I am this. A 4 circle qualifies. The only reason why I'm not calling Ricci is because they both already have one down. Which means I could, there it is. If I called Ricci, I would have thrown out, plus I'd also been down 1,000. And I still keep my 3rd position. No points gained, but none lost. See? Going Ricci isn't always the right answer. Only needed 4 circle. What I could have gone Ricci, but I figured you two were close to basically winning out, so I just basically didn't. I knew you were close to getting your top score, and I knew I'd probably be the one to step on it. So what did you have? I just needed 4 circle to win. Tanya, twin. I had 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 circle. Right, 5, 6, 7 bamboo and pawn of 8 circle. Oh, maybe it'll be a fast one. Let's get out of the rain anyway. Well, unfortunately, when you return, if I went in the house, the FC, when you return, it dumps you out here. Not even kidding. Horrible. So, double check what we're doing there. Just messing with the stream manager temporarily. Like, yes, Excel. It's still exactly me viewing my own stuff. But, you know, checking the temperatures of things, it's like current temperature has dropped down to 61 degrees. That's not bad. I think the... Oh, no. I think one of the bigger problems with computer fans is axial fans versus centrifugal fans. Centrifugal fans can move more air than an axial fan. That's why, you know, large machines use centrifugal fans to basically blow air through stuff. So it's definitely the better way to do things. That's not what I'm looking for. I just saw this here. Teleport back to Gold Saucer. It's 10:20. Down the hill. Got something in the middle. Vote the gate key. Yes! Any which way the wind blows is purely random. Right? This is a pure random event. Let's pick a spot. I'm going to pick here. Alrighty. You can run around all you want, but there's no way to predict where he's going to pop up and throw it. Choose to move. We're going to move over here. You can still fire. That's blue. Nope, he's going to go there. They just ran over there. One last one. Did I pick a right spot? Did I... Yes! It's quite literally purely random. Right? So... I gotta point out that what a conditional virtue. Yeah. Oh well, that will complete us tonight, I think. We're close enough to the mark. So we'll see if all these fan speeds, kick-ups, boots, and everything else help. I will try some more stuff for tomorrow. We're mostly succeeding. And I got a few things I got to Twitter with to make sure that the cyberpunk buttons and everything else are all functional. So, let's get it out of the ring. I may have to run something in like 3D Mark, find out where we're actually hanging up. But like I said, we're bouncing, you know, when we got frames, we're like well over 120. When we're stinking that up, we're hitting pretty bad. We're running a high resolution. Because it makes this beautiful what you see on the screen there. Oh well. It's just that we'll have to figure it out. Like I said, it started all of a sudden. We're not sure what caused it. But that's a problem for me to figure. But that's the end of what we're up for tonight. So tomorrow we'll complete some more Final Fantasy, or you'll watch me stutter through yet another one. Ruby. I'll try a few more things and see how we do. But if you liked what you followed, or basically this, join along, follow along, add us into your lists of follows that you never really go back to. We'll enjoy it anyway. But if not, you can always tune in live next time, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 on Pacific, 9:30 on the Eastern board. But I've been Thalen Darkfire, and I'm out. Laters.